Hi, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Oh, cool. Sounds good. So I have to be honest, I still haven't even done the assignment for this mini project. So I will probably just listen to you guys and just be here for moral support.
No worries.
So
Can you guys
how
hear
was
me?
it?
I can hear
Yep.
you.
I can hear you. Okay, cool.
I thought it was easy.
I thought it was
Was
really
it?
easy. Yeah, this one isn't hard, like, at all.
Okay, that's really comforting.
Number
I'll put-
11 is a different story.
Really? Dang it.
I,
What's hard about number 11?
Have you started number 11, Nate?
I haven't, no.
It's not, overall, I don't think it's too difficult. There's just one part in particular that I can't seem to get. Obviously, I'll save that till later on in the week if we meet again. It's just trying to anchor a formula using all the if statements and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'd be down to meet later this week if you guys want to meet like on Saturday or something.
Yeah,
I'm more than
I can do that.
Yeah.
especially if you still stay stuck, Ryan.
Yeah, I spent
I need the help.
about an hour on it today, and I kind of got frustrated, just like gave up. And it was frustrating because by the way, mini project 11 and the assignment that go with it totally teach you how to do if statements within an if statement.
Dang it!
Yeah, so I was like, this would be great to learn last week. So you're a little bit ahead of the curve on that, but there's just one part where I have I have a lookup I don't even know. I have some function and like I looked it up on the internet. I looked it up on help and like it's perfectly fine, but like for whatever reason the answer is not showing up, which is just irritating.
Should we start recording or is Jordan coming? Do you know?
Oh, I started recording already.
Oh, okay. Oh, good. Okay. Sorry, continue.
So you're good. I mean, that was it. I just, like I said, I'll save those questions for when we get there, just if I can't figure it out between now and then. But as far as mini project 10, like I don't have any questions. Like I was just waiting for the meeting link to be able to throw it on the comments and then turn it in. It wasn't that difficult, I don't think.
Yeah, I found it easy too. I
Are you
finished
guys
it.
cool if I just like text you if I'm up on this one at all, and then we can just.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sure it'll be fine because if you guys said it was easy, then I'm sure it'll be good. But
Yeah, you should be fine.
Cool.
By the way, I figured out on mini project 9, I figured out the formula for the first name, if you remember that problem we were having.
Yeah, the one that we couldn't figure out how to get it to stay.
Yeah, I figured it out.
Oh, sweet. Do you have it where you could show us just so I know?
Yeah, let me pull it up. It was pretty complicated though.
Of course it was.
Did you figure it out after you turned it in or before you turned it in?
Before it was. I just I finished it up and I had a little extra time, so I just played with it and I finally figured it out. Let me share my screen.
All I know is I got a 20 out of 20 on it, so I'm good.
Oh, nice. I haven't checked mine, but. All right, can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was for the first name. So what it was doing was it was when we put right and then using the find function, it was calculating from the left instead of from the right, if that makes sense.
Oh.
So like on this one left, you click the cell and then to find out where the other number is, find the comma, -1, and then it gave you.
Oh, hey, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So for the first name, the problem was that it was this number, and here was being counted from the left, if that makes sense. I don't really know how to explain it. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
Why would the first name? Because in your first name formula, you put right. So why would it be counted from the left?
Well, what I'm
That's where
saying, so when you do the function, you have to tell them, okay, so we're gonna look at this cell right here, right? And then we're gonna count everything to the left, and then the next input has to be a number. How many you're gonna count from the left, right here?
Right.
But you can't put a number because they're all gonna be different, right?
Right.
So you're saying, go ahead and find where the comma is instead, and then -1, and then you'll be good. Well, on the first name, when you do that, you say go ahead and count from the right, but then when you have to give them how many characters you want to count from the right, and you say find the comma and then -1, it's gonna that count is gonna go from the left. So it's gonna find the comma -1, and at that point it's gonna count. Is going to count from the beginning of the cell, if that makes sense.
Kind of. I think I know what you're saying.
Here, let me. I'm also trying to like remember because I'm not in the mode right now. So equals left. You select the text, and then how many from the left do you want to count? Well, we're just going to find the comma. Oops. Within this text, and then we're going to go -1, and that should give us Alan. But then when you do it from the right, so we're going to use this text, and then we're going to say find the comma within here, and then -1. Oh, well, let's see. See, then it stops working after that.
Weird.
So what I did was I was like, okay, what number is this giving me? So copy. I didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Paste. So it's giving me a 7, right? So it's doing give me a 7, 8. So it's counting 8 to the right. But I only needed to count 5 to the right because Amber is only 5.
Right.
And then that one's counting 8. I only needed to count 4. So this is the formula I came up with. And it had to do, I looked it up, and it had to do with finding the length.
Oh,
anyways,
okay. So you found the length of the name and then calculated it to find that many spaces from the comma minus the 1.
Yeah, so if you look at my formula, I'm counting from the right. It asks me within what text. I put A4 on the other sheet. And then it's going to say how many do you want me to count. So I'm going to find the length, and then from that same text box.
Right, okay.
And then I'm going to minus the find.
Gotcha.
-1. So I basically took the entire text box, and I said, go ahead and subtract the find formula that we were using on the last name, and then -1. And then that counted the correct amount from the right for the number of characters I wanted to count. I don't know if that makes sense, but
Okay. No, that link thing in there kind of helps it out, because that's one of the biggest parts I was missing, because I got the rest of it, like the -1, and I did a second -1, but finding the link definitely helps out.
yeah, so hopefully that makes sense. It was really hard to explain.
Especially when you're like having to go back and relook at it and then explain it in the moment. That's hard.
Yeah.
Right, especially when you kind of like try to block out the painful memory. I got you.
That's funny.
Yeah. Number, what project are we on? Not the one we just talked about, but the next one. There's a text string in there that's like literally 2.5 like lengths of the bar.
Yay!
Yeah, it's fun.
Can't wait for that.
Oh man.
I think that's all I have. Like I said, number 10 was really easy. My questions are with all 11. But McKenna, when you're doing, if you have any questions, feel free to text me or text Nate or whoever.
Appreciate your help and all your guys' intelligence. It's been great.
Well,
Cool.
glad
Well, I don't
to-
have any questions because I
Okay.
still need to do it, but yeah, I'm good to go if you guys are good to go.
All right, cool. I'll send the link.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Nate. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Bye, guys. You too.
Yeah.